everybody.
Hello.
Hello to Cheryl and Dana.
Oh, hello, Cheryl and Dana.
We're glad you're here. Who else is joining us tonight? Sylvia's here.
Hi, Sylvia.
I feel like it's been a long week, y'all.
It has been. Bit of a long week. Hi, Kim.
Kim is here. Woo. I am ready for some beady fun.
Yes. Yep. Ready to I feel like it's been a long week, but I've had a good week.
Good.
Hi, Renee. Well,
Renee,
I'm glad that we're here for you. She said she's been waiting for this.
Has it been a long week for you too, Renee? It's been a long week. We need this. Aren't those cute?
I'm going with these tops. I feel like these tops go with this top. So, and I'm wearing stuff from the bargain bead box, like boho thing. So you can't see it, but I am wearing little dragonfly with my layers.
Hi, Miranda.
Hi, Miranda.
You're here. Oh man. So what I've been doing with this week is one of my son's friends is going to be coming to stay with us, but we've got a very full house. So I have been doing a renovation, basically creating an extra bedroom in my house. And they got most of the construction done. They're just going to need to come back next week and paint. And his friend is only going to be staying with us temporarily. Mm-hmm. So when he leaves, we're going to have a guest room so Jenny can come stay more.
Yes. Oh, and we had some more people join us. Hi, Sid. And Jackie. And yes, hello, I agree, Maggie. Dana. I like having choices. You know I like having choices.
Hi, Jackie and Deborah.
Oh, you haven't missed us at all. And you know what? Even if you're late, you're never late when we're doing our late night. We are just hanging out. So
exactly. You can come in anytime.
Hi,
Brenda. It's so glad to see you guys. It's so much fun.
Hey, Kimberly.
Hi, Kimberly.
Glad you could make it.
Yeah, let's get everybody a chance to get all caught up before we start getting into what we're doing.
Exactly.
Lindsay's here.
Hi, Lindsay.
Yes, it's been a long week.
Yeah. Good week, but we're ready to relax a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I have a project for this weekend, but I can't tell you all about it. Becky knows.
Don't be surprised.
Thank you, Deborah. I love them too. They're right here, and they are so gorgeous.
You guys, I am so jealous that Jenny gets to play with those beads and not me.
Okay. I have to do this. I have to do some turning on my other light. And I'm adding my mat to this. Nope, that's Becky. I'm going to add my mat to the stage. Let's do this layout. Throw my mat here. All right. I'm going to open the lid so it's not glaring off of it. But this is what Deborah's talking about from Dee Dee's Beads.
Those are so pretty. That's such a gorgeous collection of vibrant colors. I love that.
These are apatite, guys. Natural apatite. Oh, I love them.
Kimberly, what kind of beaded rope are you making? I am curious about that. There are so many different types of beaded ropes out there, and I've only made a portion of them.
Oh, that's going to be fun. I'm glad. I love it when people, I mean, you don't have to, but I love hearing about when you pull out a project to work on when you're hanging out with us. I like feeling like we're being creative together. It's fun.
I love that.
Oh, and Dana's getting into her new bead box, bargain bead box. Oh,
yay.
now, did
I
you
love that too.
spoil yourself by watching Becky's unboxing, or is this a surprise for you, Dana?
Oh my gosh. Renee got her kid time done early.
Yeah, check off the kid time and then hang out with us. Yes. Yes, yes.
Mom's here too. Hello, Linda.
Yeah, beautiful jewel tones. Yes, I love jewel tones. I mean, any time of year, but I like the richness this time of year. I agree, Deborah. Oh, people are liking it.
Oh, that's so frustrating, Maggie. I hope it figures out what it wants to be when it grows up.
I think Becky said hi to Linda. Did you also say hi to Mom? Hi, Mom.
Did I?
Did you say hi to Linda? Well, hi to Linda in case Becky didn't. And to my mom who joined just after.
To Mom.
Sometimes you just need to kind of shift your thought. Who knows? Maybe something we do tonight will inspire you to tweak it just a little bit, Maggie, and go a different direction. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
You know what? There's also nothing wrong with that, Cheryl. I know I made the comment about I like hearing if you guys get a project out, but also it's late at night where you are. And if we're who you hang out with while you're unwinding and enjoying that time, then that's fantastic.
You're just relaxing.
Okay, Sylvia said yes, you did say hi to Linda.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I have an idea with these guys here.
Do you want your mat up, Becky?
Yeah. All right, I'm just going to show you. So these little filigree things, they bend, right? So I've started just bending some of these smaller ones so that I can connect them together with some links in kind of a bracelet design.
Oh.
See, because you want something to like
you give them
have a little bit of curve. And like they're really easy to bend. I'm picking 2 points on that side, 2 points on this side to put my fingers. And then my thumb in the middle. And then just do a little bend. Like that.
Well, and I know I saw someone pull out a tool. I think it was Jennifer Miller pulled out a tool I don't have. But if you have bracelet bender pliers like those, yes, you could also use those if you wanted to, you know, do it that way as well. Hello, Chris. Glad you could join us.
If you don't have this tool, it's pretty easy. Just pick 2 points on that side, 2 points on that side. Put your thumb in the middle. And do just a little bend.
Bend it.
Doesn't need a big bend.
So they can be.
So that's something that an idea that's been percolating.
Lindsay has a good question about that, Becky.
It might feel scratchy. Just because these are not super smooth ends. Yeah.
Hi, Linda.
It's a little rough.
And yes, that was another Linda who came on. I'm not just repeating hellos to Linda a million times. This is another Linda who joined us.
All the Lindas.
All the Lindas.
And smooth it out with this. This is a metal file. I'm just being really gentle here on some of the rough parts.
She did, Cheryl, and I loved how she looped those two like loops of the 4mm beads together. I absolutely loved that.
I'll have to see if I can get these to smooth out on my own, but not tonight because we've got something else we're doing tonight.
Hi, Leanna.
But I will find out if that works to smooth it out so it's not scratchy.
Yeah, because that would be a concern. That was a good question, Lindsay. Thank you.
Sure.
It's okay, Mom. I'm glad you're back. She had to leave chat to do the thumbs up thingy. Mom, you're adorable. And I love you.
Thanks, Mom.
It's okay, Cheryl. I understood what you were typing.
Oh, for sure. So this is one of the things that we are doing.
Let's change. Let me add my mat and we'll get us both up. Okay, you start.
Okay. So some of you may be aware, last weekend, me and Jenny went to the Jill Wiseman and John Kubrick bead garage sale that they had at the Jill Wiseman warehouse. It was so much fun.
It was a blast.
But one of the things we decided to do is to separate out while we were there and pick things out for each other that we kept secret from each other. And it started. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Deborah.
Hey, Deborah. I'm so glad you decided to join us for your very first live ever. Yay!
So we, in secret, picked out some beads. Oh, you're never late. Just like wizards.
Kimberly's still jealous from way back when we were talking about being able to go and then going.
I know, it was so much fun. So we started with like our little rules being like 1 focal and 2 strands or 2 bags. We broke that rule. We both did.
We didn't even discuss the fact that we broke the rule. We just both broke the rule.
Yeah, I was just like, I can't just get this for Jenny.
No.
I have to add to it.
Hi, Kathy. And welcome.
Becky did this, or wait, Jenny did the same thing.
I absolutely did the same thing. I'm not Becky. I'm Jenny.
No, you're not. So she made one for me, and I made one for her.
Yes.
And then we swapped them, and we haven't peaked. So we're going to be opening them up tonight, and we're each going to make from it on the air. Sister Code does not have any rules. You are correct.
I also love this. That has to get some screen time. Oh, we had so much fun.
It was a lot.
Oh, but are you mad that we shared that with you? Came back and showed you the haul?
Yeah, we just wanted to share. We had so much fun. We picked up some great beads.
We did. We did.
Do you want to do the openings?
Yes. So this is the first time I've put together a bundle for Becky. Those of you who have been around before or seen some of our lives on replay know that Becky has been, since April, before I even officially joined her channel, making me little Seester Stash challenge bundles, which is what this is like shaped after. And so this is my first time doing it, and I don't know if I did a good job or not.
Okay, well, first of all, the wrapping is impeccable.
That's a microfiber cloth, friends. I gave Becky some microfiber cloths while I was there because I had like 2 of each pattern. But is that not perfect for Becky? It was so perfect.
It's absolutely perfect. All right, are you guys ready to see?
Okay, Becky, go.
All right. Oh, look at these colors. Oh my gosh, so many colors. Oh, beautiful chip beads. Oh, this is a whole bead mix.
It's a bead mix, yes.
This must be the focal.
Yes. They wrapped it in tissue paper, so I left it in it.
Yeah, there's a focal they wrapped in tissue paper for yours too. Oh, this is so perfect. Y'all, they had these fantastic glass pendants at the shop. And I was like, oh, I want all of them. And Jenny, I almost picked this for me.
Did you? See,
And then I was like,
I wondered about
let's
that.
give Jenny, let's leave it there.
Well,
I bet Jenny will be like, ooh, Beki.
When we first walked in, they had these carved labradorite that were gorgeous. And by the time we finished with John's and came back around, someone had bought that whole tray. In fact, 5 minutes after we saw the tray, and one of Jill's team noticed that we were looking at it, someone else came in and says, I want that whole thing. And she's like, oh, no. And she did.
So when we made our way back around, there was a lot of disappointment.
So as you can see, there's like heavy blue, which is why you have so many blue options, but I did give you some accent colors too.
Yes, you did. All right, take a look at these beads. These little 4mm droops. They are delicious.
They were too perfect with the colors in that pendant.
And then we've got these long boys. This opalescent shine. You guys don't see they're twisty.
And I don't know if you noticed on the pendant, there's a little section that's almost argyle, and it's got these little pink diamond shapes in it. So I wanted to bring in a little bit of the pink.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, I see it.
And then we've got this bead mix. Like, this bead mix was made for this pendant.
It was. It even has little bits of that green that I didn't really find anywhere else.
Right?
Yes.
Look at this. How could you not?
Exactly. This is why, friends, there's a pendant, and like I think I did 5 accent bead choices. Oops.
Man, I'm all nervous if my stuff is going to be.
This is me being nervous.
Not a competition.
All these great things for me. I know it's not a competition. These are gifts for each other. Little secret sister presents.
And then this bead mix. It has some lapis chips, but it's got these check glass beads in here too, like these cobalt blue.
Yes.
Glass beads. So you've got some table cut beads. You've got some fire polish beads. You've got these little curved beads. They're like little angel wings, teeny tiny angel wing beads. And then a couple of seed beads. A diamondy shape.
Oh, fun.
These little window beads that are like jet with travertine. How cool is this?
So you like it?
Yes, I love it.
You feel like you can make something from this on the fly tonight?
I absolutely love it. I might do a little sorting while you're getting your stuff out.
That's the fun part about bead mixes. It's a gift within a gift, Beki. It's actually 2 gifts within a gift.
Y'all, when we got our giant bead mix, we just sat next to each other with our bead boards, we split it in half and just both went to town dividing and sorting our beads together. Like, I looked over at my sister and she was just blissfully happy sorting beads in her happy place. That's them right there. So let's switch the.
I did post a picture of this in the community, but in case you didn't see it, this was the bead mix that we had gotten together, and we sorted it, and then divided everything nicely in half, and then had like little pairs and stuff. Like if there were only 2 of something, we traded off who got to choose what.
Yes.
We had so much fun. This is what
the perfect sister bonding activity for us.
We have 36 people here. Is it too early to mention next week?
Maybe not. We can also announce it a little bit later.
Well, we can join later. Yeah, for people who join later, we'll make this announcement again, but also some of our friends come in and say hi and don't really get to stay long because it's late, and we understand that. So this is what Beki and I are going to be playing with. We each have our bead mixes. I sorted mine into a box. I don't know if Becky's gotten around to that yet or not. She's had a very busy week.
Not yet.
Not yet. But next Saturday. So are we still going to do our normal late night beading?
That depends on how the week goes.
It does. Okay, so late night beading is tentatively scheduled, our usual thing, but we're going to do a Seester Saturday. And the reason that we're doing a Seester Saturday this week is because we want to have it at a time that accommodates more people, because we are going to do a celebration. We're going to be celebrating our 12,000 subscribers that we recently hit just before we went on this big sale. So Beki and I are going to be making from our bead mixes during that event. And also during that event, anybody who joins in on that event is going to have a chance to enter a special drawing. And I'm not going to tell you what that drawing is for yet. We'll wait until the day of, but you're not going to want to miss it. I'll say that much.
I'll say also one thing.
What's that?
We bought the things for that drawing at Jill Wiseman's.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That's the part of the haul you have not seen. Thank you, Chris and Lindsay and Dana and Linda. Oh, Deborah, our community. If you go to our channel on a mobile device, so on your phone, for example, when you click on like our faces, our icon, it'll have a button at the top that says visit community or visit channel. Just click visit community, and it's a place where you can post photos, and anybody who is also a subscriber to our channel can post photos and interact and stuff like that. So that's one of the places where we sometimes put a little bit of extra content, like a little picture, or we might post if we're going to be on someone else's channel for something, like when we were on Seed Bead Saturday with Danielle Wicks, Beki posted there. So that's what that is. Oh, thank you to everybody for all the congratulations. We've got some more people even joining right now. I'm seeing that number tick up. So definitely mark your calendars for a Seester Saturday. We don't normally do it as late. It's not 10:30 Central. It's usually closer to, what time should we do it, Beki? We usually do like 8 o'clock.
We've been doing it at 8. If you guys think, and this is 8 Central Time.
Yes.
US.
So if we did next Saturday at 8 Central Time, what do you think of that time slot? So this is a chance to give feedback because we haven't actually scheduled it yet.
Exactly.
So that is going to be for our special celebratory Seester Saturday. There will be a drawing, and you are not going to want to miss it. And probably more than one drawing. I'll also say that. And we're just going to hang out, and, you know, it's going to have the same vibe as our late night beatings, where we're just going to be making things and hanging out. But there's also going to be a little banner with a, hashtag code you can enter in order to join the giveaway. Does that make sense? Renee's in. She's like, that sounds fun. Natalie says fun. Dana. So I think if we do it 8, yeah, it's going to be next Saturday, but earlier than our normal time slot. Is going to be 8 Central Time. And Sylvia, I know you're in the same state I am. So yes. Hi, Maisha. Yeah, I'm not going to make from this tonight, but I am going to make from it next Saturday for our special celebratory thing. And we'll make a post when we schedule that. And hopefully we also do a late night beating, because then we can also remind you about it. So
yeah, hopefully we will.
We're getting a lot of great feedback on the time, and that's going to work out well for people. That's fantastic. Thank you for the feedback, guys. So while the map's on me, I guess I should open up Beki's little goodie bag. Now that we went off on our little tangent, Beki's over there doing her bead sorting. And so I'm
just sorting.
It's so fun. It's so fun. I love bead sorting. So this is the bundle that Becky put together for me from Jill Wiseman's garage sale last weekend. Sent it home with me. Okay, Maisha, we'll probably repeat it again if you're still on. You know, when more people join, we'll probably repeat it and have a reminder later. But just mark your calendar.
We'll also do a community post.
Yes. Yeah, there's going to be more about it. There's going to be more about it.
Announce it today.
Yeah. Hi, Gracia. All right. Let's see what we've got. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay, this is going to be fun. I love those. They're black. No, they're not black. They looked like black with a silver wash, but they're not. I'm going to get this on my dish. Hold on. I'm going to get it and I'm going to hold it above the dish. It's like this pretty green color. Almost an olivine, would you say?
Almost.
Love it. Oh, love it. Okay. I'm excited about. I haven't even seen the focal. I guess I should start with the focal and then look at. Okay, I thought I was being bad having like 5 things. Becky's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 accent
Rules
things
are made to be broken.
Yes, she totally broke that rule. Oh, what is this? I'm feeling it. Here we go. Oh, how pretty. Look at this, guys. It's got purple and blue and green, kind of almost rainbow slashes, but it's got the, like a silver backed foil. Whoops. Becky left prices on everything.
Sorry. They were really good deals.
They were really good deals. You can see how good the deal they are. There we go. Oh no, this one's sticking. The other ones didn't stick. But let me just move that under the light a little bit so you can see how that is. And because we don't know what this metal is, I am going to, this is why she gave me so many beads, so that I can design this so that it hangs long enough that it will be worn outside my clothing instead of against my skin. You did that on purpose, didn't you? That's why I have so many beads.
Also, because I just cannot control myself.
Also that. Okay, so now let's go into the. Now I know why these pretty olive butterflies are a part of this, because I mean, come on. Especially with the silver wash. That's such a good choice. And then we've got, there's some black O beads. And these guys, I'm gonna get my dish out to keep showing you guys. I know, it's so pretty.
Guess what color Softflex you can use?
What?
That's what Lindsay said.
Yeah. The fluorite? I don't know. I might not go fluorite on this. I don't know. I have choices. But these are really pretty. I like them. And they're a little bit puffy. See this shape? They're not just ovals. They're like a puffed oval. What? I don't know if there's a better way to describe that.
No, puffed oval works.
Puffed oval works. It's definitely puffed. And I dropped a bead. It is not going to hit the floor on my watch. When you lean forward to catch it. Yes, ladies. Oh, is this a secondary focal?
It is. You can make more than one thing with this bundle.
Oh. This is just black. Black glass, yep. I'm thinking. Or is it stone?
It is, I think it's check glass.
I think it's check glass, but it's a glass clover shape.
Rapid release Advil.
They do. They do. They are a more pleasant shape than rapid release Advil, but at a glance, yes. Okay.
They'd be awfully big if you were to try to swallow them. Don't eat the beads, Jenny.
I will not eat the beads. So these are some, they're like glass daisy spacers that have like a silver on one side. So like this is crystal and then this is like a silver electroplate on it. So that's really fun. And it plays with the light nicely. Look at that. Look at that play with the light. I like it.
Hi, Pauline.
Hi, Pauline. Oh no, fell asleep. That's okay. You're here now. We'll get you caught up. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, I have more things to look at, guys. Are you having fun sorting your beads, or are you all sorted, ready to make things?
I think I'm pretty well sorted. I
mean,
mean, I
could
sort more, but
okay. So technically, I don't think this counts as two separate things. So maybe it was 9 accent things. She gave me 2 rings of these.
Yeah. Well, one wasn't enough.
One was not enough. Also, what is really pretty, and Beki knows me, I love myself a pretty teal crystal. And these have a little bit of AB sparkle on them. They're so cute. And these actually look like fire polish. These are fire polish, Beki. Yeah. They're so pretty. Okay. I have so many choices. But also, okay, so we looked at some blue and silver and a little bit of green, but you can see they've got like some purpley tones in here too. So we've got some of those as well. We've got these fire polish. They're smaller, but they're a pretty like mauve-y color. They're lighter than my camera is showing right now. They're showing a little bit darker there. I don't know if I can get it to catch the light a little bit better. A little bit.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, they're really pretty. These glass daisy spacers. That's going to be very interesting to play with. And then she got me a packet of seed beads that are this multicolor, like hydrangea, not quite hydrangea. There's some more like oranges and reds and blues and purples, mostly blues and mostly orange and purples. But it's got AB. Let me spill some of them out. Here we go. It's not really showing the color very well, is it?
No, but that's going to give you more of like the purpley tones.
It is going to give me more of the purpley tones. And because Beki couldn't resist, she got me more fire polish.
I had to, Jenny.
You had to. You had to.
It's like a fire polish palette.
It is a fire polish palette. It's true. These ones are just crystal, but they have that pretty AB on them, so they catch the light and reflect those kind of rainbow tones that, of course, will go so well with, in case you forgot about it, our pendant. Okay. I'm going to have to start thinking about how I want to put these things together. I might have some ideas. And like I said, I'm going to be making this longer because when there's not metal information and I have metal allergies, and I don't want to try to take this off. This is well attached. So I'm just going to design around it and make sure that it's long enough, like the necklace that I'm wearing right now, that it will always be worn outside my clothes. Just in case. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to start making some piles of things. And Beki, would you like to have your mat be up now that you're done sorting beads and you're starting to design a little?
Starting to design a little bit?
Yes.
I'll look at my stuff while you're still figuring yours out.
Yep. This one thing I like about this format, having the both of us, is that there's usually something to be seen, and we bounce back and forth and happily share that space. I hope you guys like that too. That's one of the things I like about doing this with my sister. Oh goodness, there's so much.
All right, now I'm just trying to.
Thank you, Linda.
A few things about what I might like. To do with some of these beads. To get them together. Ooh, that's such a great idea, Renee. Going back and forth with all the September ones. Thank you, Linda. Okay, so let's pull out the inkwire.
I'm often still in the midst of designing when I do my videos, so I'm glad that you like watching that process.
And maybe we'll do 2 strands.
Oh, there you go. I mean, I'm going to be beading for a while because I'm making a long necklace. You could do 2 strands.
We have a big old hole right here. So I could pass 2 strands through.
That is true. That is true.
And maybe even like join them together through some of these larger seed beads. Yeah, I think I know how I want to do it. Okay. So I'm just checking about how long I want it to be, baby.
Nothing wrong with having a long focal area, right? Like, what if I made a link to attach this to this and it was all a focal? Since I'm doing a long necklace anyway, right?
Maybe. Okay. I'm just finding the middle so that I can start stringing on one end. Because I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to be. So here's the middle. I'm just going to bead stopper that. All right. I'm going to pick up some seed beads first. Or not.
Yes, her fingernails are amazing this week, Lindsay. I 100% agree. She brings the magic.
I was like, I actually saw somebody on, I think, Instagram who had nails like this. I was like, oh my gosh, fall vibes.
Yes, but also vibes at the same time.
I was like, I had to get them.
Yes. I love them.
Okay. And I didn't really sort the seed beads. So this is truly going to be like putting them on in a random order.
Which totally works with all those layers and stripes in the pendant.
Exactly. I think we want to go a little more deliberate with the other strand.
I'm kind of thinking of going to one of my other faves and doing the 925 sterling silver. Soft flex.
Do it. I think that would be perfect with that.
It's so pearly. Exactly. And it's going to look so nice no matter if it's strung through the blue crystals, the glass spacer beads, any of the fire polish. It's going to look so nice with all that. I think that's what I'm going to do.
They are croissants, Kim. That's exactly how they look so perfect. But it's not just that they look nicer than my regular nails do. My normal nails are really, really weak. Like they bend super easily and they tear. So wearing these, it's kind of protecting them, especially when I do like wire wrapping or something like that. That's really hard on nails. So that's why I wear them. Also because they're really pretty.
They are really pretty. Yeah. Yeah, they're totally the tiger eye chatoyancy effect, but in nails, and it's so pretty.
Yes. Okay. So right there, they're about the same level. So I'm going to put both ends through one of these green guys. Because I can.
Hmm.
And I think we're going to switch places. Like we had the seed beads on this side. I'm going to do the seed beads on top. Because we've got so many like crisscrossy things going on in here.
Yes. Oh,
Having
I love that.
places is going to be fun. So how do they applied? That is a really good question. And maybe I'll do a video or something just to show you guys how I do it. But I use the sticky tabs because regular nail glue, it dries really well. And having really weak nails that bend easily doesn't play well with brittle glue. It always falls off, like within a day. It just crumbles. So sticky tabs move with my nails. And they actually stay on for like a week, sometimes a week and a half. And then I either get bored with them or they start to get a little ragged around the edges. And then I just change to something else.
They gave me an odd number of butterflies. I mean, it was a garage sale, so I can't be mad.
Well, you could save one for like a bracelet or something.
Yeah. I'll do these. Change my mind. I'm just doing the whole auditioning on my strand to keep on Beki for a while because I don't really have anything for real yet.
It's cool. I can be mildly entertaining.
You can. I'm finding beads that will look nice next to the veil or even slightly tuck up inside it. And I'm thinking these like purple fire polish are good for that. They won't actually go, oh, they will go all the way through. Don't want that. So not that size then.
Okay, I'll do just a little, this is how I change my nails the next time I need to put some new ones on.
There are so many of your friends who would like that. Here's a non-beady thing, but y'all are beaders, and so we all beat up our nails the same way. Here's how like, it's useful information that's not directly associated with beading.
Yeah, and I mean, it has relevance because you guys look at my nails all the time.
It's true. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Oh, filling in beads. Okay.
I need to check on my dog. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, she does follow specific method when removing them because that's important to part of maintaining. I'm not allowed to do mine. Becky likes them the way they are, even though mine are not as weak as hers, but weak enough. They start to shred. But they do grow really long easily. They just aren't that pretty when they yeah. Just one of those things. Becky's like, no, I like your nails. Don't do mine. So beating scars. Is that the Color Street stuff, like the gel, like sticky thing you like melt it on, but it's still gel, a gel product? Is that what the Color Street is? Becky's are actually like fake nails, but they look good. So oh, I guess if Becky's gone, I should go ahead and put my mat up there so that, yeah, like nail polish stickers, and then you set them. Thank you, Deborah. Okay. So it's just straight up nail polish then, not like gel product, but like just nail polish. But they're stickers that you peel and stick and then come off with regular remover. I think I used them like a while back. I'm just playing right now. So what I've done so far is I've got the glass daisy spacers on either side of the pendant, but with 3 seed beads there to kind of help hold that space a little bit. And then one of those puffy pillow Advil beads. And I'm just kind of playing around right now with like series of fire polish and trying to figure out when I want to start adding my butterflies. I want to add my butterflies like a little bit later so they're not in the swoop of the necklace. Since I am making a longer design, I want them to come up along the side so that I can just string them upright. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards here. But that's kind of what I'm working on. With those little pops of the blue. Okay, I can see that. It is such a pretty color. It's now I look at it and think Advil. But it's such a pretty color, and it's mirrored. It's slightly darker in the fire polish over here, and so I'm putting that in as little pops of that color, so they'll be throughout the whole thing. Hello, Melanie. Welcome. Becky is here. She just had to step away to do something for her dog, who was a very needy thing. She probably needed to go outside, so she'll be back shortly. Thanks, Kimberly. I think that might be far enough away from the pendant that I can start doing the butterfly. So again, with this swoop, I mean, the pendant is going to weigh it down, and you know how it is with longer pendants. It's going to be a little bit more like this anyway, right? Oh, that's a great question, Deborah. It's something that Becky does, and so I learned it from her, but it's also really helpful for me because I'm still fairly new at this. If I don't have a specific length of necklace in mind or a specific design in mind, then stringing from the spool and starting in the center of my design while I'm designing on the strand is easy for me to do, because I can go ahead and string one side, check the length, make sure that that half is the right length, and then I'll crimp one side, and I'll just cut off the same amount of wire plus a little bit for crimping. And then I can just string the other side, and I'll know that it's the right length that I want. If you have your whole design planned out, or you know already what size of necklace you're wanting to make, then keeping it on the spool may not be as important. But for me, it gives me the flexibility to know that I'm not going to run out of wire partway through. And also my beads aren't going to slip off the end because the spool will stop them, if that makes sense. That was a really good question, Deborah. Did that answer the question? I hope it did. For me, it's for flexibility so that I can kind of judge how I want it and go from there instead of having to do the other. Now, when I make my beaded bail, which I've done a few times, I have had to go ahead and cut it ahead of time, because when you make the beaded bail, you create a fixed point in the middle of your necklace. So it won't make sense to stay on the spool in that case. So if you're beading a bail, then you can't do it. But if you're just stringing like this, or I should say simply stringing like this, because there's no just about it, there's still design involved, then it gives me that flexibility. And I appreciate that, especially as someone who is learning. Oh, Melanie, what time is it where you are? I'm glad that you stayed up so that you could join us. Yep, Jackie, you probably learned that from Becky. It is something she does. There's a few other designers who do it, but I definitely learned that from Becky. And so you do see me do it often, unless I have to start in, like I said, beaded bail is the one exception for stringing design for me, because that has to have a fixed point. But otherwise, it just lets me do what I want and then make sure I have the right amount without a ton of waste. I have not, but that is something that could be done, Kimberly. I have thought about it a few times, especially when I've been, we're doing our beaded chain challenge this month, and I have wondered about how to create the beaded bail and incorporate it into a chain design. So I might look into doing that, so that the beaded bail itself is a separate module and not connected to the stringing process, which is how I currently make it. Ah, okay, Deborah. Yeah, if you've already got your whole design laid out, and so you know how much material you need, then there's no reason to keep it on the spool if that doesn't work. If it doesn't have a benefit for your design process. Yeah. I kept everybody entertained while you were gone, Becky.
Oh, good.
We had a mini chat about why I keep my design on the spool like you do.
Yeah. As some of you know, my dog Ellen is getting older. And part of dogs getting older is incontinence sometimes.
Oh no.
So,
did you catch her in
it's
time?
been happening more regularly that she has an accident on my bed while I'm on my live. Sometimes if my son is able to hang out with her, he's able to wrangle her, get her outside in time, and do all of that, so I don't have to worry about those things. But he's not here tonight, so I just had to go and get some stuff cleared off, put into the washer, wiped down, that sort of thing, so that I can actually sleep on a clean bed and with clean sheets tonight. So
that's a no, you didn't make it in time.
No, I did not.
I'm sorry.
She had actually done it before I heard her rustling around. That's why she was getting restless. So this one was pretty much an accident. She wasn't even whining.
It just happened.
It just happened. Like I said, she's an elderly dog.
I too have an elderly dog, and she did that today by pooping in the kitchen and then the living room on her way to try to get our attention and say, "Hey, I'm pooping."
Yeah.
So,
it's an absolute privilege to have a dog who has gotten old enough that they're a problem.
Right.
You know, I would rather have her still here and be cleaning up after her than have her not be here.
But that is why Beki has to sometimes dodge out or start late when we are doing our lives. So,
yeah. And sometimes I can help me, and sometimes I can't.
What do you guys think before we switch back to Beki for a little bit?
I love that. Just so colorful. Even though I didn't get you a ton of colors.
It's got those splashes of color and I like it. Renee would like to know how old Ellen is.
Ooh, that's hard to say because they had to guess at her age when I adopted her. But she's about 10, maybe 11 years old. And she is one of my bestest friends, so I love her.
Mm-hmm. Thank you guys. Thank you for that feedback. I'm going to keep going how I'm going then. Let's get Beki up here.
Hey, there we go. Focus.
Oh, I love how you're using those long beads. I wasn't sure because they were such a different size than everything else.
Yep.
But that's perfect.
Yeah, and what I like is that, like, with the strand that I'm doing the seed beads on, it's really easy to adjust the length to make it match up with the other side, or to make it just a little bit longer or just a little bit shorter so that we get that curve.
Good call. Oh no. Okay, that's the downside to keeping on the spool. When the spool falls. That's the downside. That's okay. This is a 30-foot spool because my sister loves me. She bought me, because this is one of my favorite colors, and she bought me a 30-foot spool of it.
Yes. It is such a blessing to have our furry companions in our lives. It absolutely is. Yeah. You know, I got to take her to the vet anyway, just for a checkup. We'll talk about this. See if it might be a UTI.
If it's something that can be addressed, you might as well.
Beki, can I show it closer, please? Yes.
I'm just sorting my beads. I'm counting because I'm just stringing this as long as I feel like stringing it. And I want to make sure I don't run out of beads.
Thank you, Pauline. It's pretty fun.
That's very cool. I like what you're doing with it, Beki.
Thank you. It's turning out. It's working out pretty well.
It fits that pendant so well.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it inspired you. I was a little bit worried. I'll be honest.
No, it's the perfect pendant.
Okay.
Absolutely the perfect pendant. Oh, you have sheep. I love that.
Oh.
Sheep are so sweet. They're like ridiculous sweet animals.
Okay.
So most of the rest of this is just going to be us stringing stuff. I think.
Oh, and Maggie found her pattern.
Oh, I'm so happy about that.
Okay, you found your pattern, but now you don't have enough wire. Or it'll be too big. Can you go ahead and switch it to new wire? Or does your Beki had a really cool trick that she did when she was on live with Softflex. If you're beading on beading wire, is she used a crimp to add more wire, like mid-design, because the crimp bead just looked like one of the other beads. I don't know what beads you're using, if something like that could help or not, to just add more wire.
Nice, Cheryl.
Keep the process. Good night, Cheryl.
I did put both wires in one bead.
You can watch the rest on replay if you want to. Have a good night.
These 6-0 seed beads, they've got a pretty wide hole. So I can put both wires through the same seed bead. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm just trying to build up a little more seed bead on that strand.
Beki, you might want to check out Natalie's message. She says
Natalie's
her have the same issue, and they increased her probiotics, and it's seemed to help.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And Natalie, who you can hear back there in the background, whenever the weather changes, her ears get dodgy, like congestion. So she's dealing with that right now. I have some wipes that I use to clear out her ears when that happens. And then she feels better. Yeah, so there we go. 2 wires, the same bead.
Through one of those, what, 6-0 or is that an 8-0?
These are 6-0s.
I thought there were some 6/0s in that mix. Those are good for getting a couple wires through.
The part is they're mostly green.
Huh.
So that gives me that green pop.
Which you need. That's perfect.
To go with it.
Yay.
I think one more little repeat with these is going to be about the right length for this, and then I can work on the other end.
I missed part of my pattern, but that's okay. I didn't put another butterfly on where one was called for. Fixing that now.
That's right. Everything is fixable until you crimp it.
Exactly.
And even then.
Because my butterflies are where I bring in my pop of green.
I love those butterflies. And I knew you would too. Jenny needed her flutterbys.
I absolutely did. I had flutterbys in one of my designs this week, Becky. I've added them in some earrings that I did with the Dee Dee's beads for August.
That's right.
And guys, I am going to make with that this coming week for part of my beaded chain challenge. So all those bright colors I just opened from September, totally going to be making with that.
We had a lot of unboxings this week, friends.
We did have a lot of unboxings. It's kind of
it feels like we're doing at least one unboxing a day. And in like today's case, 2. But that means that we can concentrate more on tutorials and designs next week.
Yes. We tried to include some tutorials in, so it was a little bit, but it's when everything gets released and announced and
deliveries.
Definitely. Thank you, Lindsay. I'm glad you liked those. Okay. I mean, sometimes you just have to restring, but sometimes you just got to do. Oh, Kimberly, yes, we did. I mean, I don't know. The timing is throwing us all off. So there's the value bundle thing that goes with the sweater weather instead of the companion bundle that was released this week. And so we're not sure, are they going to do a full companion bundle next week or not? But either way, it was a cute little bundle. And then the other one, the Midnight Skies. Guys, how could I not? Moody blues and grays, Larvakite stars. How could I not buy Larvakite stars?
Yeah,
I shouldn't have, but I did. But then Becky said it was okay because she sent me money after. She's like, yeah.
We got it in the budget.
Yeah, the value bundle sold out pretty quick. Last I saw, the Midnight Stars Deluxe bundle is still there, but that is a bigger spend, guys. There are still some of the, in case you're wondering what we're talking about, this bundle was also released today and has not yet sold out. Give y'all a link. Thanks, Natalie. I'm glad you're not bored. I'm glad you're not bored with our unboxings. And that our opening presents makes you feel like you're opening presents too. They're fun. Yeah, the value bundle sold pretty quick. Becky, I love these glass daisy spacers. They're perfect on the other side of these pillow beads or Advil beads. And I'm not pointing them any specific direction. These glass spacers, I'm kind of letting them do what they want.
Oh, good.
Because they're, front side, back side, but I don't care. Oh, no, Lindsay, I'm sorry you missed it. And Renee. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe. Becky and I were just talking about it. Just feels late in the month to have the companion bundle if it's not popping until the 19th.
But I don't know. I don't think she would just do a smaller bundle.
I don't think she would either.
When they're so popular.
Yeah. Well, and there were a lot fewer of the value bundles than there are of the companion bundles.
Yeah.
Like there were just fewer, just in general. Usually the companion bundle, she tries to get like almost 500 out or so.
Maybe they weren't ready in time for this week.
Oh, that's possible. Hi, Brandy. And actually,
Brandy's like, well, let's just get out these value bundles for now.
It is really nice, Dana. It's got so much labradorite and larvicite in it. I had to, so I did. It's just very, very Jenny. And Becky, you also got it, right? So you can test the metals in it? Because some of the metals I can use, other ones I can't. So Becky will test the metals so I can find out which ones I can use.
Yes, because I can handle the ammonia-y smell of the testing kit.
Yes. And she's my big sister who loves me, so she does hard things for me when they're uncomfortable. Guys, I'm just busy stringing. I should probably check to make sure I'm not making this. No, I'm not making that too long. I'm going to go through another butterfly. Let me, I'm going to switch to me real quick. Okay. So for those of you who have joined, Becky and I are making from little kits that we separated when we were at Jill's yard sale, and we made little bundles. This is the one I'm working on from Becky. Oh, that one is a little bit malformed. I'm going to switch to a different butterfly there. Hey, I have an extra butterfly. That works. And so we each got a pendant and several accent beads and put them in little surprise bundles so that we could both do a Seester, not stash challenge, but swap challenge.
We called it Seester Swap challenge.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Kimberly, yes, please. I want to see that when you're done. Are you gonna do a video when you do that one? Because I will absolutely 100% watch that. I mean, I watch your videos anyway, but please. And so I am making mine because mine came with a metal bail that is glued on. It's attached to it. And with my metal allergies that we were just discussing, I don't know what that metal content is, so I don't know if I would react to it. And so I am making my necklace long enough that it will always be worn outside of my clothing. That's one of the ways I can design around my metal allergy. So Becky knows that, so she gave me lots of beads to choose from. And that's what I'm working on there. So
Jenny is magical.
What? What's
magical?
It is magical. Thank you, Pauline and Brandy. They're saying they love the colors, Becky. That's a compliment to you.
Yay.
So
they're just bins and bins and bins full of beads. So like I combed through several bins.
Kimberly, if you want, you can blame me. Like, I'm gonna do this on video because Jenny specifically told me I needed to. If that helps, you can 100% put that on me.
Jenny's very good to blame for things.
Yes. Yeah. It does look like it's glowing. I love the way it pops in this.
Yes.
This is going to be very fun. So I'm going to switch to Becky and she can show you what she's working on. And then after she talks about that, we'll go ahead and share our announcement again for those who missed when we talked about it earlier.
And I'm just piling some seed beads on the second strand I went ahead and strung my guy on here. But this strand, it slides through here. Focus. Come on. Focus. So this strand slides through here. So I am trying to get it to be just a little bit longer than this second strand so that we have that, it bow out a little bit. Come on. My phone is just struggling. All right.
Okay. Well, Brandy at least wants to know, what did she miss? Maisha, are you still here? I know Maisha was looking to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, she wasn't here when we did the announcement earlier.
Mm-hmm. Guys, I'm not even going to bother with a clasp. I'm going to do this so it's just an over the head length. I'm just going to crimp it when it's time. Crimp the two ends together. Okay, Becky, do you want to announce it this time?
Yes. We picked out some beads when we were at the Jill Wiseman website or warehouse. The warehouse sale. My brain isn't wording.
The warehouse garage sale.
Yes. Because we are going to be putting together.
We're not telling them what. Becky.
What?
Becky. We weren't telling that until Saturday. We're announcing that there's going to be a thing Saturday. Y'all just got a spoiler. How many of you heard that, or did it cut out her mic like it did on my end? Hello, Tina.
It's a fun thing. They can get excited about it.
They can get excited. Okay.
We're going to give away bundles that we picked out and curated with some beads from that sale.
Because you guys have been saying since we started doing the whole Seester Stash Challenge thing that you wanted Becky to curate a bundle for you. This is not going to be for everybody. It is going to be a giveaway, but we do have several. And so what we're going to do is next Saturday, we're going to have a Seester Saturday. And that's not me. I didn't hear some of them, but Brandy says I did. Thank you, Brandy, for your honesty. But next Saturday, we're going to do a special Seester Saturday at 8 o'clock Central Time. We'll probably do the drawing around 9 o'clock, but during that, hour leading up to it, we're going to be making from our bead mix that we picked up and divided just in half. And then we'll do our drawing so that everybody has a chance to kind of come in. Hey, Rosanna, I was actually just thinking that. I'm like, I'll probably see Rosanna in the lifetime. Like, well, she'll probably say hi and then go because you've got a show tomorrow. I hope it works out for you. Next Saturday, Rosanna, mark your calendar for, I think it's 7 o'clock Mountain Time. Your Mountain Time, right? In Montana. Yeah, 7 o'clock Mountain Time next Saturday. If you're around, we're doing our special celebration Seester Saturday. And we're going to have a giveaway and just have a really good time. Everybody's been asking Becky to curate bundles for a while. And we decided when we were there shopping that we were going to curate some bundles to give away. And so that's what we did. We have curated bundles. Oh, that is PM. Thank you, Deborah, for that clarification. Yes. 8 o'clock PM. So in the evening. I am not
going to be going live at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I am just not a morning person. So, yeah, there will be more details. We'll get it scheduled. So you'll see where we'll have the actual event scheduled and we'll post details and reminders. We are probably also going to do our usual late night beading. But, oh, there's Chrissy. Hi, Chrissy. We just made an announcement. Yes, 8 o'clock PM Central Time next Saturday. Make sure
Not tomorrow.
What's
not
that?
Tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow, but the following Saturday on the 20th. on the 20th. We're going to have a very special Seester Saturday. We're celebrating our 12,000 subscribers and going to be doing a fun giveaway, and several people are going to win. It's not just one person. So come and hang out with us. We're just going to be doing same vibe that we have here, where we're just going to be making things and chatting. There'll be a little scroll bar saying, put in this hashtag to enter the drawing. And then, just stick around and see who wins, because that's going to be fun. And then there's going to be a follow-up to that, because as we have now revealed, we're going to be putting together bundles. We are going to do a make-along. So depending on who wins and how far these bundles have to travel, it will probably be 2 weeks later than our late night beading, or possibly, like I said, kind of depends on who wins, who we're sending it to, or possibly a Saturday. We'll do a make-along where we open up our bundles along with those who won it, and we can make things, and anyone who wants to join in can grab things from their stash and just, have a celebratory beading party. Does that sound fun, guys? Is this yes? It's gotten really quiet. It's gotten really quiet in chat. We wish we could afford to make it available for everybody, but,
yeah,
we can't. So we're just making sure we're giving away a lot, but I don't want anybody to feel like they can't come and hang out with us when we do the bead along, because you can absolutely grab similar items from your stash and just make along with us regardless. Okay, Kimberly's totally in. Dana's in. Jackie says it sounds like fun. Renee is all heart starry eyes. Chrissy loves it. And Rosanna was still on and heard that announcement. I hope you can make it. I don't know if you have a show that day or not, but hopefully it's late enough that you can join in. Because it's not as late as our normal late night beading. It's going to be 8 o'clock Central. So that's going to be 9 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Mountain, and 6 o'clock Pacific. Just to be clear. But like I said, we'll get the actual event scheduled on the channel, so you'll see. And you can hit notify me so you make sure you don't miss it.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Thank you, Tina. Whether you have the bundle or not, you're going to come hang out with us anyway, because you'll love us.
Love that.
I love it. Okay. After all, we're celebrating. I blame John Kubrick. We'll tell you more that day about how that bundle came to be, but I blame John Kubrick.
In my defense, I was distracted by beads.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay. I think I need to stop.
Stop stringing?
Yes. Yeah. I think that this is more than enough. I think that this, though, is a good spot to, if I'm going to have this be an over-the-head necklace where I'm not even going to bother with a clasp. Oh, it's almost exactly the same length as my dragonfly necklace I'm wearing right now. So that's perfect. So what I'm going to do is, instead of crimping this end and stringing from the other side, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bead stopper on the end of this, because I'm going to crimp the two together so that they both pass through the crimp bead and then snip off the ends, because I'm not even going to bother with a clasp. So I'm just going to use a bead stopper on one end. And then what I'm doing is I'm spreading out my necklace. This is a long necklace. Guys, I don't usually make necklaces this long. Oh, Maggie's just... It's okay, Maggie. We understand. Your hands are very busy, but I'm glad that you're in for next Saturday, too. Hey.
A lot of times I'll join a live and say hi and then not be able to talk because I'll be making dinner or something like that.
Yep.
That doesn't mean I'm not watching. Doesn't mean I'm not listening.
Exactly. You've got a question from Deborah, and Becky doesn't mind talking about it. She wants to know about the ink on your arm.
Oh, it's more than Star Wars. We do have Star Wars over here. The Millennium Falcon.
Say goodnight to Rosanna real quick. Good night. Have a great time at your show. Best of luck on great sales.
That sounds fun. All right, and then we've got Moya from Farscape. This is the Serenity. It's from Firefly. This is Battlestar Galactica. And then we have the Enterprise, the Rocinante, and the TARDIS. And there's room for more, if I need.
I like to call it all the starships she loved before tattoo.
Yes. That is exactly what it is.
In fact, it's funny. I was just rewatching. Oh gosh, I went back for a reason. It was really weird watching one of my first videos I did when I did the takeover, Becky. I went back to look because you guys know the square shaped flowers in this month's bargain bead box that everybody's like, oh, I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. I'm like, I have those. They were in the April denim nights from Gina's Gem Creations. And so I knew that when I was doing that, I accidentally strung something the wrong way, and it had given me an idea, but I couldn't remember what that idea was. So I wanted to review that for like currently making with that component. So I went back and watched that How to Train Your Dragon Horse video.
Dragon Horse.
It was my very first takeover video, Becky. I had done lives with you, and so people had made stuff, and I was like, oh, I was actually a little bit more practiced than I remembered being, but it was still like a little bit on the cringy side. I've come a long way, friends. I have come a long way. Yeah. So yeah, I totally went off topic. Oh, but in that video, I was talking about how Becky and I both grew up loving fantasy and sci-fi, but that Becky has veered more on the sci-fi side and I've veered more on the fantasy side. And so I was thinking about you and your tattoos while I was rewatching this video from back then when I told everybody all about us growing up with fantasy and science fiction. And it was just, that was our life.
Yep.
So sorry, rambling tangent. Thank you, Chrissy. Like I said, I've come a long way. It's hard to believe that it's only been a few months that I've been making the videos. It's become such a big part of my life right now. And I love it.
I love it too, Jenny.
I love it because we do it together.
Too. I am so tickled that this idea is working so well.
It is looking magnificent, and it is exactly how those pink needed to be used, that also like everything else is getting its thing. It's like, oh, I was worried that because they were such big beads for such a small part of the focal that they would like take over. But no, you found the perfect way to do it. You did.
I love this so much.
It looks so good.
I gotta check my my sizing on it after I string this next part, because I'm gonna run out of wire if I'm not careful.
Yeah, because you need a little bit longer length because of the crossing back and forth. But you would have planned for that.
Yeah. Let's get this next bit on there. Where are you at? Are you stringing the other side?
Yep, I'm stringing the other side. I've got a little clamp on one end, and then I stretched it out so I could get the same amount of wire again, plus a little bit again for crimping. But I plan on putting my crimp bead right next to one of those daisy spacers and the Advil bead at the back. I figured that will feel nice at the back of the neck too, and feel like it's
calling them Advil beads.
Someone said, I don't even remember who said it. I'd have to go back and look.
But they were right.
But look at how much they stand out, especially with the way my camera adjusts the lighting. It's like, yeah. Oh, good, Deborah. Beki and I love to inspire your imagination. Think of the possibilities. That's why we do what we do.
Possibilities.
Was it you, Renee? Was it you that called them that? It was some kind of painkiller if it wasn't Advil. It was something. But I remember someone did. It might have been Renee.
Quick release Advils.
Yeah, quick release Advils. That was it.
We could scroll up and find out who it was.
Oh, we'd have to scroll so far.
But I'm busy stringing.
Yeah, me too. That's okay. Beki doesn't go back and watch her videos, but I always do, including our lives. It's just, I'm weird about that. Hi, Linda. Welcome.
Hi, Linda.
Welcome.
Hey, fantastic Saturday.
That's right. It's already Saturday for you. So I guess when we tell her about next week, we should be talking about Sunday.
I don't know.
Yes. Hey, Linda, what are you doing next Sunday afternoon? Not this Sunday, but the next Sunday, because we're going to have a party over here. We're going to do a Seester Saturday, but it's going to be a little bit earlier than our normal time. And I don't know what time that will be for where you are, for your whatever time zone you're in Australia, because there are several.
They do have several time zones.
So I guess we should tell you what we're doing. So we decided to celebrate our 12,000 subscribers by putting together a fun little bundle that we're going to give away, do a giveaway next Saturday. No, it's Saturday for us. So next Saturday at 8 p.m. United States Central Time, which is going to be probably late morning for you in Australia. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. Central Time in the United States. So 2.5 hours earlier than we normally start. 4 hours earlier than right now. That's the easiest way to put it. Yeah.
I think according to the internet, that means it's 10 a.m. in Sydney.
Well, I don't know if she's in Sydney or a different part of Australia.
Either.
Yeah. But we're going to have a beading party. So we're going to get together, and Beki and I are going to make from the bead, I almost called it
bead mixes we got.
Yeah, the bead mix that we got. And we're going to hang out and make things, but we're also going to have people entering for a giveaway that we're doing to celebrate that. And there's going to be several winners. And so we'll start at 8 o'clock our time. We'll probably draw around 9 o'clock our time, just so people can kind of plan their day. I mean, we hope that you come in and hang out with us before that, because, we're just going to be hanging out and doing a bead party. But then we have several of these bundles that we curated. Oh, okay. So she is in Sydney. Okay. So it would be 11 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, the 22nd for you. Because we'll call it our Seester Saturday, because it'll still be Saturday here.
Good night, Pauline.
Oh, good night, Pauline. Thank you so much. So I feel like I was jumping all over the place in that announcement. Do you have any questions, Linda? Okay, she'll be here. She'll be here. Good.
Sweet. All right.
And it's going to be very much, it's a special celebration, but it's going to be very much the same kind of vibe that we have on our late nights, where we're going to be making things and hanging out and doing chat, there's just going to be an extra little banner scrolling across at the bottom saying what you need to enter the drawing. That's all. Right, Becky?
Right.
A fundle bundle, says Deborah.
Bundle.
Yep. And we're going to follow that up a couple of weeks later because we'll need to ship them out with doing a make along so that anybody who got the bundle, I am going to be packaging it in a way that when they open it, they can not be spoiled and also, help keep the secret. So we'll do a reveal. We'll open up the bundle. Becky and I will each have one as well. And then we'll do a make along. So a couple of weeks after the drawing, we'll have a make along. And whether you have the bundle or not, you can grab stuff from your stash and just, hang out and do a make with us. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, Linda, I have to know what twisties are. She says she's going to bring the twisties. Okay, you have to describe twisties to me now. I don't know that one.
I'm switching over to me because it's time for crimping.
Okay. Thanks, Kimberly. I hope that people have fun with this. That's what we're hoping for.
Y'all, look at this. I love it so much.
Oh my gosh, Becky, that works so well with that pendant. Jeez. Okay, so like a Cheeto, only way better. Is it more like a crunchy Cheeto than a puffy Cheeto? Is it closer to that? Sorry, Becky. I'm talking.
Cheetos are way more important than my necklace.
No. Becky, I love that so much. I really do. I love that so much.
I love it too.
I'm so glad I picked it because I knew that you were over there looking at those pendants too. And so I was like, I hope that she likes this one.
Absolutely in love with them. This is perfect. You could not have picked a better pendant for me.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, just to explain to Linda and anyone else who joined since then, Becky and I are making from special little Seester Swap bundles that we secretly shopped for when we went to that Jill Wiseman and John Kubrick garage sale, and then wrapped them up so we couldn't see what was in them and swapped them so that we could make them today, open them on our live. We hadn't seen what was inside and do a design on the fly. So that's Becky's and I'm doing mine. That's some very positive thinking, Tina. Tina's like, for the make along, I'll just use the bundle I win. Put that energy out into the universe, Tina. Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. I love that. And then I'll show you what I'm working on after, since Becky's, I'm just stringing stuff I've already been working on, but I'm not too far away from my crimping either, which is going to be a little bit different. Becky, I'm using the heck out of these butterflies. Hope you know.
I am glad. I think I grabbed the wrong size crimps.
How do you even have other size crimps?
I've got some three.
Oh, for when you do heavy, yeah. You do more in the way of wire work, don't you, Linda? I'm doing more wire work this month.
Yep,
Tina,
use the long
it is
one.
not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow at 8 o'clock Central Time.
I got to put these somewhere else.
Or are you asking about the make along? The celebration with the drawing is a week from tomorrow. The make along will be about 2 weeks after that. We might adjust that sooner depending on what it looks like as far as people getting their stuff, but we want people to get their stuff. Ooh, freeform bead weaving. You're doing all kinds of things that I'm scared about.
So in case you guys want to know what it looks like when you use one of the 3mm tubes with the magical crimper, there's little bits of extra crimp that didn't quite fit in there.
Yes, Tina, the 20th.
Right. Mark the bag.
Yeah. Especially since they look so similar to what you're used to using. So
right.
Yeah, just mark.
All right. That has been marked.
Oh, guys, to get the length that I want. It ends up perfect with this design. I only used one of those 2 strands of glass daisy spacers. So be on the lookout for those sometime else.
Kimberly, it still did a good crimp. This is going to hold. But it's got the extra bits of metal. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it's going to be scratchy. I don't think so. I don't feel any scratchiness.
Oh, good, Tina. I'm glad that even though you're going to be traveling, you're still going to be able to come on and join us for that celebration.
That's right, Kimberly. If it bothers me, I can always use a crimp cover.
That's true.
Normal size. The 2x2.
Oh, Jackie, you're still struggling with it? I wonder if that's if that's what yours look like, that's how a lot of mine looked when mine was malformed. Can you look at your pliers closed and see if there's a visual difference, like if the circles don't line up? Because that's what happened to mine. Like once we realized that it could be bad, we could actually see it, that it didn't line up properly. You might have a bad crimper, Jackie. They do exist. We have both encountered them.
Yes.
Because I assume you're already following our tips as far as, making sure you're using a crimp that has a nice wall and all of that kind of thing, right? You've already done that part of the troubleshooting.
There you go.
Looks like it lines up. Okay. More successful with the copper crimps. I heard a tip. I got it when I was watching Chrissy, but it's from Jennifer Miller, that one of the things that you can do when you are doing your crimps is the more meat it has in the ravioli, the better it is going to be at being round. So even if it's 2 strands of medium, if you can fit a 3rd strand of scrap medium in with it and give it a little bit more, for it to sink its teeth into, you might have a better success. That tip is from Jennifer Miller. I saw it on Chrissy's channel because she mentioned looking for, something to help with that. So if you haven't already tried that, that would be the next thing to try, to see if adding a little bit more meat gets it, gives it enough. Because if you've done well with the copper ones, which are thicker walls, so you're dealing with more volume in the crimp itself, then you do the ones that are like the smaller walls that are, still good quality. That could work. So
I gotta go check on Ellen again.
Okay, I will switch to me real quick. Yeah, Tina, the only crimps I use are the soft flex ones because Becky makes sure that I keep in crimps. And that really, really helped. And Chrissy is confirming that, yes, that tip really helped her to add in some extra wire. Yeah, just something else to try. Something else to try, and it might be just enough. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and crimp mine. And like I said, I did mine as an over the head design. So I'm not even going to bother with trying to do a clasp because I don't need it. Why have something you have to fiddle with or that might come open when you're, oh, I just dropped it and there went some of my beads. Hold on, let me get them back on here. I was holding both ends, but apparently not well enough. So what I'm doing, oh, so Neelay gave Jennifer that tip. So props to Neelay then. Thanks, Linda. So this is from what Becky gave me in our little Seester Swap thing. Oh, this is the wrong order of beads. I'm putting them on the wrong way because I got all flustered because they fell down. Hold on. Let me fix it. And then I'll crimp it and show you all of it together. But so apparently that originally came from Neelay, because in Jennifer's video, she says that she learned that from Neelay, putting in the extra bit of wire. Okay, so I am putting on my crimp tube, and then this is feeding the other side through the same crimp tube, because I'm just going to put a little crimp bead here next to this design element. It's just going to be like one little silver bead. It's going to look slightly out of place, but I have a pendant, so this is going to be at the back of my neck. So I've got them crossing through this crimp bead here. Okay. Oh, I need to get my magical crimper out. All right. And what I want to do is I want to make sure I don't break my seed bead. So I'm getting my pliers in here, but I'm making sure that I have enough room between that glass daisy spacer and that seed bead that it's fine. I've got the crimp centered, and Becky demonstrated the magical crimper. So I'm not actually going to pull it out to show you the ravioli. I just know it made one. I'm rotating it 90 degrees from where I was. So it's going straight up and down, making sure it's centered because it slipped a little bit, and squeezing again. And then I'm just going to keep rotating it around. This is the right size crimp because this is the only size crimp I have. So it is a little bit finicky because I've got beads on both sides, but it works. And then just until you don't have any resistance anymore. And then you're just going to take your flesh cutters and snip off the excess wire on both sides. Make sure you don't, snip the wrong wire. And that is my necklace finished at the back, because this is an over the head design. So since Linda didn't see it earlier, this is the pendant that Becky chose for me. And it's got these little kind of rainbow splashes that have a couple shades of green and blue and pink and purple. And then I had these beads to choose from. And this is kind of an olive color. I'm holding it above the mat so you can see it shine through that olive colored glass with a silver wash. And these ones that look like what extended release Advil, I think someone had said. Yeah. So Becky chose very beautiful things for me to make with, and I feel like this worked out. Oh, and the reason that it's such a long necklace, which is, as many of you guys know, is not really my thing, is because I love this pendant, and Becky did too, but she knew that it had a metal bail, and we didn't know what metal content that is, and with my metal allergy, I have to be careful. So I designed around my metal allergy rather than avoiding the thing. And so this necklace is long enough that it will always be worn outside of my clothing and not against my skin. And so I can wear it anytime I want. Oh, they want me to model it. Okay. Let's adjust the lighting because I don't really need to do much on my mat anymore anyway. The lighting will regulate and be better if I don't have these bright things off to the side. All right. Hi. Let me get it. I'm actually wearing a long necklace right now that's layered with something else, but let's just do this one necklace by itself. Where is my clasp on this? There it is. It had worked its way around. I was wearing a couple of my August BBB necklaces when I did that crazy thing where I made 6 necklaces. Yeah. Wait, each time I
gotta model mine too.
Oh, the Advil. Oh, it was Deborah. Okay, so it was. I couldn't remember who said that. Thank you, Deborah. I love it. It was so funny. Okay, so this is just an over-the-head design. So you can see this part of it, and then I'll stand up so you can see how long it is. So it just hangs right here. Wear it with any, plain colored blouse or top, and it has no problem being easily just outside the clothes anytime I wear it. So I feel a little bit like Jodie Krantz right now, modeling a longer necklace.
She's all like, look at my chest.
Oh, and you put yours on. Yes.
I got that on.
Oh.
And mine is short.
Yeah. Oh, but it works so well, Beki.
Thank you.
I love it. Oh, and thank you, everyone. Oh, there's so many people who said it was pretty and they love it. Oh, yes, I love the butterflies too, Lindsay. That was such a good choice, Beki. Such a good choice. And I used all but this one little sad misshapen one. He's just misshapen. He's got part of a wing.
The same as the others?
What's that?
You left him out because he's not the same as the others?
I did. When I discovered that there was one and I knew that there wasn't one I was going to use, he's going to go in my bead soup. He might get some love later. He's not getting thrown away. He's going in bead soup.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, everyone. And yes, Beki, that worked so good.
Love it.
I love it. Linda, did you see a close-up of that pendant? Did you get to see that since you joined? Because I think you would love it.
Yeah, let's switch over to my bead mat real quick and I'll give her a close-up.
Yeah. Oh no, Kimberly said she is so sad. Okay, just for you, I will make him part of a focal. Okay? He'll become part of a focal with this black clover. He'll be fine. Okay, so she did see it. Good.
Okay, but did you see the glitter in this black line there?
There's so much going on with that. But yeah, you doing the whole twisty thing was perfect. Perfect. Oh, this was so much fun, guys.
It was a lot of fun.
No,
it's glass, not resin.
Yeah, that's glass. I'm not sure what the process is, if it counts as lamp work or if it's something, another process, but it's really cool having that pattern is just incorporated directly into the glass. Good night, Deborah. I'm glad you had so much fun.
We'll take a photo and post it to the community so you guys can get a big close-up view of it.
Thank you, Mom. Good night. Yeah, we'll both post pictures of our creations tonight. Actually, I will send mine to Beki because for some reason, like Becky's posts get seen a little bit more easily than mine. And so she can just post them together in the same post.
Yeah. I can definitely do that.
So y'all won't miss it.
I need to go take care of my dog.
Okay.
So we're probably going to need to wrap this up.
All right. Then I'm going to put us here. And so we can say goodnight to all of our lovely friends who came and hung out with us and are ready to celebrate with us next week. Like I said, Friday may or may not happen because we've got Saturday coming up, but we'll definitely be here Saturday, 8 o'clock Central Time, PM. And we're looking forward to seeing you then, if not before, but definitely then.
Remember, it's next weekend, not this weekend.
Yes, not this Saturday, Saturday the 20th. But we love you all. Thank you so much for coming, and good night.
Good night, friends. Bye for now.